Hello everybody, thanks for coming back. Today I'm just going to be doing a kind of quick, what sold video. I haven't uploaded a what sold video in a couple of weeks, so I woke up this morning and I'm like, I think it's time to do one of these. I know I like watching these, so I want to provide you guys with one. If you're new here, I'm a full-time reseller. I sell anything and everything, but I really focus on clothing. There are a few things in here that I sold on Etsy that I'm going to show you guys again. Quick story time. If you're not familiar, I started selling vintage kitchenware in 2016, reselling. That was really my main focus for like 2 years. And I gradually started selling brand name clothing that I would thrift or find at garage sales, estate sales, etc. I really kind of transitioned into mainly selling clothing, and the only reason is because I have 3 really young boys. It was really hard to store and photograph and list, all of these porcelain and glass vintage pieces. So I'm not going to go into huge detail with that, but I'm going to tell you guys the clothes that sold, and then I'm going to show you guys the few vintage items that sold as well. So most of it was on Poshmark. Most of the clothing was on Poshmark, but I did have a couple eBay and Mercari sales. So I'm just going to try to put a little thumbnail image down below and then tell you guys basically how long they were sitting in my closet, if I can remember. So the first one, let me adjust this. I don't know if I even specified. This is like over the past week. So the past 7 days, these are the sales. And it's nothing crazy. I've kind of had like a mediocre week, which is okay. I'm fine with that. I haven't been listing a lot, and I haven't really been that active, so I'm just gonna take it. So yeah, with this bundle sale, each item I probably paid between $2.99 and $3.99 for. I didn't make a huge profit per item, but she made a little bundle, and then she didn't send an offer, so I actually sent her an offer. It's killing me. I don't remember how much it was for. I think it was like for $35 or something like that, which was pretty good deal. She basically got one of the tops for free, so she accepted that. The next one that I sold was this loft dress that I have been sitting on for basically since I started reselling on Poshmark. This was one of the first items that I put up. It was maybe 7 or 8 months, honestly, that it was sitting in my closet. Somebody sent me an offer for $14, and I'm at that point where I was like ready to send it back to the donation bins anyway, so I accepted. I probably barely made any money on that. The next one is this Talbot's sweater. I picked this one up because of the design. It has these stacked teacups, so I don't always pick up that brand. This one was sitting for a couple of months, but someone, I think, offered me $18, and I had it listed for like $24. So I accepted that offer. And sometimes I model my clothes. Like if I really want to show like the fit of something, I'll model it. I think this one, because it was navy, it just wasn't photographing well on my mannequin or my wall. So that's why you see me modeling this one. This one sold rather quickly through an offer. Yeah, as you guys can see, my price points for the last week have been really low. I was basically like accepting 80% of the offers that I got. I could tell the weekend was slow, so I had a feeling the week was going to be slow. And unfortunately, I've been pretty busy, so I haven't been like consistently listing. So this one sold for $18. This is like one September tunic, which is an Anthropology brand. So this only sat in my closet for like a week or something like that. And I think I had it listed at $25. It got lots of attention in that week. Somebody sent me an offer for $18. If it would have been like a normal sales week, I would have counter offered like $22 and I would have felt a little bit better about it. But yeah, I was having a slow week, so I accepted it. I was only sitting on it for a couple of days. Here's a Life is Good top. Now I've told you about these newer Life is Good tops where they have like the big like nature scene with text graphic. They just sell quickly for me, so it's not a huge profit at all. And some people might think that it's not even worth listing for $10 considering after the fees and such. But I like I won't pick something up unless I think it's going to sell for $15. But this one I had listed, I think, at $15. Someone offered me $10, and I was like, whatever, I'm going to take it. Uh-oh, we have Houston. We have a baby crying. Okay, hold on one second. All right, guys, we had, my baby was crying. Gonna try to shoot through the rest of these because he's not happy. So the next one that I sold was this Poshmark top, which I picked up. I thought the style was cute. It reminds me of like something Southern. I sold it for $12. Yeah, I know. I'm not happy about last week's sales, okay? But I guess this is a good video to show you guys, like, not everything I sell brings back, you know, $50 of net profit. So anyway, this one, I think I had listed at like 20 or something. They offered me 12. And like I said, I just had a bad week, so I just accepted it. I wouldn't pick it up again, although I wasn't sitting on it that long. I think I could have gotten close to full asking price for it if I would have just been less impatient. I sold this American Eagle Outfitter Soft and Sexy tank, which, if you guys know, I like having these in my closet for bundles, and I also like having them in my closet because they bring lots of attention. Not sure why. Aerie and AEO Soft and Sexy. They bring attention into my closet, so I pick them up if I'm getting them for, like, you know, $1.99 each. I gotta go check on my baby. I have a completely child-proof living room, and he's out there with my 3-year-old. They're actually playing with plastic straws. I'm not a bad parent who shoves my kid in a room so I can take a video. They're actually very occupied. They're just mad that their internet got interrupted. I know all you moms out there who didn't have internet when your kids were little are going to tell me that. Just save it for yourself, okay? I don't let my kids sit in front of the TV screen all day, but while I do my videos and stuff, I'll usually turn on Sesame Street. So I also sold this Victoria's Secret VSX, which is their activewear line, I should say. This I paid like $1.99 for, and it was listed for less than like 5 days. So $15 was my full asking price. I wasn't going to be greedy with a sports bra. I would definitely pick these up again. These were a quick seller. You'll see here in a second I sold another one. Okay, that's a sad crime. So he's just gonna join us. I don't think I've ever like really showed you guys my kids on camera because I'm really weird about it, because like there's creepy people out there, but I mean, there are like family vlogs who do this, right? So whatever. So the next item that I sold, I don't know if he's right in the way of the thumbnail either. I might have to start switching my thumbnails. Okay, so the next item that I sold was this Eileen Fisher linen blend sleeveless dress. So this was actually one of her older labels, not too old, maybe just a few years old. It was sold on eBay at full asking price, which was $65 plus shipping. So that one kind of like came to save the day in regards to my price points. So I also sold this Soft Surroundings wrap top. Everybody told me that Soft Surroundings does better on eBay, so I transferred a lot of them to eBay, and I got an offer for $10 here, which I wasn't like crazy. I kind of wanted to get like $15 for it, but it's just a wrap top, so I was like, whatever. I also sold this Victoria's Secret new with tag Mets. I sold that on Mercari for $20. I'd been sitting on that for like 4 or 5 months, I think, so I was happy to see it go. It sold at full asking price, which I noticed a lot of the time, like with team apparel, I feel like I'm more likely to sell it at full asking price rather than get an offer, and I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because somebody's like looking for something specific online and they just kind of look through different sites to find it, and they don't know that there's an offer button. Maybe, I don't know. I've just noticed that with team apparel. So I also sold this vintage, maybe 1990s denim top. It says crop top, but it was just a cropped fit. It wasn't crop top where you think of like over the belly button. But this I bought like a week ago, and it sold within a couple of days. That one sold at $25, which was also full asking price. Here is this other VSX item that I was telling you guys about. It was a 32 triple D. So I thought I'm either going to have good luck with this size or I'm going to have bad luck with this size. It's not like the most common size, but that sold within a couple days for full asking price as well. So, whoa. That wasn't full asking price. I had it listed for 20. They offered 16 and I accepted it. So now we're moving on to the hard goods section. Do you just want to be on video? Do you want to be on video? Huh? Okay. I sold this 1930s Czechoslovakian sugar dish for $25, I believe, $24, $25. I had been sitting on this for a few months, but it finally sold. There was a point in time where I was selling vintage hard goods multiple times a day. It was bringing me lots of good profit. It was fun. It was definitely different because you find so much crazy stuff. But I made the transition to clothes. But at some point, I hope to get back to that. I want to sell clothing and my vintage items just because I have a passion for it. I sold this mini brass cat figure. It was about 3 inches tall. I sold it for $14, I think, and I paid like 49 cents for it. This was listed for a few months as well, maybe on the longer side, like 9 or 10 months. I have a lot of them. They don't take up much space. I have them on automatically renew on Etsy, so I don't really mind how long I have to sit on those because vintage things don't drop in value the same way as, you know, fast fashion name brand clothing. So I was fine with that. Then I also sold this Lot of 3 vintage handbag magazines. So I don't remember, I think I sold these for like $9, obviously plus shipping. I probably paid like $1 for the whole lot. Obviously not like a huge crazy profit, but these were just one of those things that I price dropped, which you don't really price drop on Etsy, you just lower the price. But these are one of those things that I lowered the price on a couple of times and they finally ended up selling. So I was happy to see them go, hopefully to a good home where somebody appreciates them because I thought they were really cool. So I think that, yeah, so those are my sales. I said I'd make this a quick video. It's been forever. But yeah, as you guys can see, I didn't have like a crazy weekend sales. For one, I like getting more bundles. For two, I like having a higher average price point. And I didn't really get that this week, but that's okay because I have good weeks and I have bad weeks. And I know starting after the weekend, I'm going to start, you know, get back on my listing buzz. This week, I think I listed like maybe 10 or 15 items tops, and I haven't really been sourcing a lot. I've only been sharing my closet, you know, 1 or 2 times a day, which is a lot for some people, but I like shooting for like the 2 to 3 times a day mark. So that is my what sold video. I'm definitely going to be doing more of these in the future, as well as talking about selling vintage versus selling clothing and stuff like that. I do lots of reseller related videos and have tons of different content and tons of different ideas. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, hit that subscribe button down below, and happy selling.